Today we are playing Golgari Food. This is a deck I did not expect playing in the end of 2025, but I had an itch to try something new and this deck overperformed by far. There's so many powerful cards in this deck, and at core it's an Ouroboroid deck, but we have so many nice synergies and we won all our best of 3 games and we did amazing in best of 1, and how we did it you are gonna see in this video, so stay tuned. So here we have the Golgari food list of today, and this is a really cool one. It's been so long since I played food. I mean, that was back in Eldraine, and I'm sure there were some decks before, but we are playing food here. And the main idea first here was, of course, to use some Viper tech again. But I was like, okay, I want to do Golgari, and we played the Witch's Vanity recently, which is a 2-mana enchantment that destroys a creature opponent controls with mana value of 2 or less, creates a food token, and creates a wicked token. So this permanent brings in a lot of permanent. It is a removal spell for like Badgers, and it also gives you just overall a lot of value, and it's an enchantment. Since we play cards like this, we also have the Elvish Archivist here, which is a 2-mana 0/1. Whenever one or more artifacts you control enter, put 2+1/+ counters on this creature. This ability triggers only once. And whenever one or more enchantments you control enter, draw cards. This ability triggers once each turn. So this one gives us quite a lot of cards with our enchantments, and the food tokens and the tokens we generate in this deck are usually artifacts, and that will pump this card. And we also have creature that are artifacts. We have the Tough Cookie here, so this would also this would also buff our Archivist here. Tough Cookie, 2-mana 2/2. When this enters, create a food token. For 3 mana, you can activate a food token and make it a 4/4 artifact creature, which is quite nice, gives you some different angles, and for 2 mana you can sacrifice this and get 3 life. We play 2 of Welcome to the Sweet Tooth, just fits the theme right, cool picture. 2-mana enchantment, it creates a token, a 1/1 when it comes in, then a food token, and in the end, put X +1% counters on target creature you control, where X is 1 plus the number of food you control. Something like this can be nice, right? And especially if you have Ouroboroid, which technically this is an Ouroboroid deck. 4 mana, 1/3, at the beginning of combat, put X +1% counters on each creature you control, where X is this creature's power. So this of course goes really great with Welcome to the Sweet Tooth, if we can put it on this and then buff everything, right? And another way to buff this creature before you actually have this ability triggered is the Huntsman's Redemption. Also an enchantment here again. For 3 mana you get a 3/3. Then for 2 mana you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, search your library for a creature or basic land card, really put it into your hand. For free, not for free, at the third step, up to 2 targets creature each get +1, +2/+2 and trample until the end of turn. What I like about this card is there's some cool interaction you can do with Badgermole Cup. I will not talk too much about this card, you all know this card, you probably see it every day. And what you can do here is, in the upkeep, you can tap, not in the upkeep, in the main phase where you have to need to stop, you can tap the land, get 2 mana, and then sacrifice the land. The land comes back due to the earthbending rule, and then you can get something from your deck, which could be an Ouroboroid, but you still have 2 mana floating, and you can play the Ouroboroid, which is really nice. And the next turn, you will have the third chapter. I think this card is quite good here, so yeah, fits perfectly in this type of deck. We also have the Llanowar Elves and the Pollinator package here, just to have a more efficient cup here. Pollinator also being an artifact is quite nice for our Archivist here. 2 Tragic Trajectory, good removal spell, mainly great because we have a lot of tokens here. -2/-2, and the Void is easier to trigger, which is -10/-10. Then we also have a 1 of Sentinel of Lost Lore, which is your way in best of 1 to deal with graveyard. 3 mana, 3/4, exile target player's graveyard, and yeah, that's basically what you want to have with this card. Then we play a 1 of Ikra, Eater of All, such a powerful card by its own. 5 mana, 6/6. You can ward sacrifice a food, which is really good. And other creatures are food artifacts in addition to other types, and have sacrificed this permanent, you gain 3 life. Whenever food is put into graveyard from the battlefield, put 2+1% counters on Ikra. This gives you another really big threat here, and you can also find it with the Huntsman's Redemption. And to top it off, we have 2 Rottenmouth Viper here, 6 mana, 6/6, which is cheaper for 1 colorless for each card permanent you sacrifice with the Viper. It has to be a non-land, but yeah, this can come in quite fast, because already Witch's Vanity will give you 3 permanents, right? And whenever this attacks or enters, it gets a blight counter on. For each blight counter, they have to discard a card, or take 4 damage, or they have to sacrifice a non-land permanent. So pretty good card here. A 2-off I think is fine. I wanted to see how Viper will perform in Golgari, that's why we added here, since it fits quite well here. Yeah, again, the Redemption and Cup thing stop on the main phase, and it is an Ouroboroid deck, but it has some cool angles here. I really like the Elfish Archivist in this type of deck. Mana base, we have the Cottage here, which also has a nice interaction with the Cup. We play 3 passages, just to find some stuff, and I do like the passages for the trajectory as well. Multiversal passage here as well. You can actually go only 2 here, but I wanted to have the extra one here just to make sure that we actually have this trigger here. Passages also go really nice with cups because you can kind of ramp with it. So I think it is quite nice in this type of deck. And it's the best of 1 version, and let's have a look at the best of 3. The best of 3 version looks the same. I didn't change too much here. I do want to... I think I cut 1 card for a land because of the smoothing in best of 1. In the sideboard we have 3 duress for control, hand tight. We added an additional tragic trajectory for removal spot. Friends in Bellof I play against the control, of course, 3 off here. Makes your creature not being able to be countered. This has also haste, which is nice. And you're gonna sideboard out the vanities and the trajectories, right? So you already bring in 3 plus 3, which is 6. Then you cut off 1 other card, but this is definitely what you want to have there in that matchup. You want to grind with this type of deck, and it can grind. We also have the Vivian Reeds here for these type of matchups, and they are in general just quite nice. It is also good for destroy artifacts or enchantments. You can search creatures even though you don't have too much, but usually when you bring this one in, you also bring in the Bellof, so it is fine. We have some removal additional here with Maelstrom Pulse, just targets a non-land permanent, which is nice. Shoot the Sheriff here, an instant speed removal with Pick Your Poison and Paw Patch formation against some artifacts and enchantments. And this one is also nice because it makes you a food token if you actually want to. And we have 2 additional Sentinels here, and these are mainly for the Lessons and Cavero and these type of decks. But yeah, the deck was really great. It performed amazingly, and I didn't expect to play a food deck in 2025, but it worked out great. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. And let me know what you think in the comment below. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe and like the video. And now I wish you all fun with the games. This is gonna be... Oh, I don't know how this is gonna work, but I get some Eldraine flashback and I kind of want to play food. And yeah, here you go, playing a food deck in 2025 in standard. So keep. Turn 2 Huntsman is really nice. It is quite nice. If we can have it. Turn 2. Gran. Yeah, Gran has to go. Gran has to go. Okay, we are going like this. We do have a Sentinel in hand, which I kind of like. They'll be confused already what's coming in here for sure. Definitely on the confused side. I want to see how strong our cat is here. Good draw. Is what we would say here. That's the one I needed. The passage here is blocking me. Okay, but they're missing land, which is good for me. They just have a quench on hand there, so not much we can do. I mean, this will all just die, so let's just play a quench. I'd rather have my cup and then maybe can double spell. Okay, nope. Soon I will lose this card, I can tell you. They're missing land, so it's good for me. Didn't work out. I mean, they have to have a quench, right? They don't. Okay, good there's no instant speed though. Bounce, okay, now we have to go Sentinel. Kinda okay. Okay, so it's cup. Cannot, huh? Unlucky. All the removals. So, this one gives me a food, which is probably the one I want here. Which is nice. So every time we attack with this, it gives me food. But here we making sure that there's no not enough card draw on their side, and going white here at the same time is great as well. So okay, well, that looks good to me. Great board. They need a lot of removal here. Talent, yeah, they have a blocker. I have a really strong attack now though. We need to find cards though, that is for sure. They're looking for that land. Found it. Okay, yeah. They have not a good block here. But I mean, it doesn't look too great for us either. It's a good draw. Especially with the redemption there. Getting rid of a lesson here. Even greater, right? So, Cottage is such a good card. Like, it's just so good. Here we can sacrifice Cottage. And I feel like I want to get Yggdra. It's so hard to deal with Yggdra. I mean, Ouroboroid is also pretty good. But I don't know how they want to deal with Yggdra. Okay. Lessons is gone. Food. But I have to say, they were like on a bit low amount of lands. But they had a good removal spell, like Chain there. But yeah. Nice. Oh, still sick, but I mean, I'm getting there. I've been like sick for 2 weeks. I mean, not sick, but like, been sick like 10 days, and then after, like, still like, luring around, but it's not really there. Okay, that's a nice hand. Removal stuff and stuff. Cottage. Love to see Cottage here. Okay, it's just removal here. Getting a food out. This is such a great card because it just gives you so many things. We can double spell here, which is also nice. And then we go Badgermole. We do it on the Cottage here again because having these extra attacks there is really nice. Okay, so we have a lot of food out here. Pretty good, like, baseline here we have. Okay, Helix, so this is just gonna be Ouroboroid here. They need to deal with this card somehow. Next turn is Viper, but I do have food, which I can keep it though. We have to start thinking, okay, that's a dangerous one. I don't know what they have here. So we do want to use this life here for sure. We're going in. Okay, I'm happy for the trade. $16 life is a lot, so that's why we go for it. The food coming in handy, huh? Don't think they have enough, yeah. Still a lot of damage. Food for the win. The food actually saved us here, good game. It actually saved us. Nice. Ah, food is the way to go. I'm hungry. I just ate before. So, food is the right thing to play, I guess. 2 games, 2 wins. What do we want more? I still feel like Yggdra could be also a 2-off, but hey, here we go. We have also, I really think this deck is quite strong. I had no idea, I just wanted to play something different. And here we go. Ready? Akane, Akane. Akane, Akane. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, hopefully we can have a surviving Cup here. But we have good removal spells. If Cup survives, I think we're in a good position, but you know how it is. You know how it is. Playing so many cool enchantments too. Okay, this is red, huh? So the chances of Cup surviving is on the slow side. So we're gonna play Sweet Tooth here first. And what we can do is we can actually use Cup on Cottage, get an extra food if you want a big creature. Okay, totally different deck over there. Okay. And then we go attack. Creating a second food. So we have a +3/+3 next turn. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. Oof. We could really, really lose it here. Painful. That is painful, yeah. That is... So guys, this is the deck that we do not want to face in best of 1. This is the one where we're like, no. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, we do have cards to grind, but, I mean... At this point, it's just... If we dodge that Starcade, you would pressure really a lot. Now that you snare, right? Then we just go in with Cottage. Over and over. Yeah, we have a great sideboard, right? For especially this deck. But that's it, huh? Okay. Not much to do than this. Get at least a token. I mean, now we have also Viper Angle. So they maybe just keep 2 mana up for a removal on the Cottage. Which is viable. I have 2 cards that are not good here. So this feels like a keep mana up for Cottage over there. Usually they don't have counters. And they need a specific counter here as well. So we're gonna play this here. Make them react on it. They could get rid of Relic here. If they do that, they have another Starcade. I mean, Relic, you draw a card, right? Yeah. But then they don't have a 2 for the Bay, which is kind of okay. But yeah, I mean, that's the matchup we are not liking to see. So, hey, great that we have this in this video, guys. So, yeah, that is a hard one. We will try our best, though, but it's not an easy one. Annette, okay. Okay, now we can at least attack with the land. But we can also draw cards, actually. But they have a base, so... It's looking bad, guys. It's the Viper here, of course. It's looking not great. Archivist is nice, since we can draw cards from it. But now they are starting to get like the dangerous artifacts out. But I mean, we're not dead yet. We kind of managed to fight here. As long as we have Viper and Cottage, we can attack. But the problem is, of course, there. Okay, they use a split up here. So in this position, I'm gonna use Archivist and Vanity. This one I cannot use, but at least it gives me a draw. So we take that. I'm gonna keep at least one creature back here. So next turn, this Archivist gets +2/+2 again from the Vanity. So that is something. Okay, so this is the Saw Blades. We knew to have it, but we had to do it this way. We still have one Cottage attack, potentially, even if they have similar, not Simulacrum. They have now the artifact there. If they have a Battlefront, that's going to be really painful. We can use a sacrifice here, but usually you can use this once this is sacrificed. Before that, it's a bit harder to do. They have 3 cards in hand. They can also just whiff. Okay, that's not a whiff. It's a good card to play, actually. Best of 1 here. Okay. Create a food token. So I can do this, destroy this, but I want this in for the 2, and then we have 5 left. I cannot do both, right? I cannot attack here, even though I wish. I mean, we could have an attack here. No, it's not good enough. Okay. There's not much more we can do. Trying to play everything and maybe we find Ouroboroid. That's like the idea, and hopefully they don't have anything. Well, it's still a good best of 1 for playing against the hardest deck possible for us. I think we do kind of okay. To be fair. Draw land. No Battlefront, no 2 mana. Now we have a problem. Just nothing, please. Double top. Wow. Yeah, this looks bad. This is looking bad for sure. 10 life over there. I could draw Ouroboroid and what else? Okay. That's an interesting tap there. I'm trying to figure out what they... Okay, they get the... Oh, yeah. So I'm forced to block, huh? With both. Okay. I see what this is. Don't think I have lethal here at all. Okay. Yeah. Well, I tried, huh? I tried. Like, I can do some damage here. I can do 6 damage. But I don't have an answer for anything here. Yeah. Just wonder what we draw here. Okay, again. Good game. Well, to play against our hardest opponent, or hardest matchup, hey, we did okay. If we had access to the sideboard, which we will have in best of 3, this is a matchup I kind of like. We have like 4 or 5 removals for these cards. So, yeah. Best of one harder. We could play some cards, of course, as well, but if you see a lot of Chess-Guy artifacts, of course, play your removals and whatever you need. Like a Pulse is really good. It's kind of flexible too because it hits many cards. So if you play Golgari, you can definitely play Pulse. But I think it's more beneficial if you really face a lot of these type of decks, like you see over there. But it's been a while. It's been a while since I saw one. So nice to see one. Bone Bowl, I think. Cup, double removal, and cookie to pressure. I'm in. I am in. I'm pretty sure they have removal. I want to keep my cup here. Okay, I do like cup and passage usually, but maybe I have to double spell, so let's see. I have no idea what they play. Is it control? That is something I didn't expect. It is control. So they definitely have board wipes. So we pressure with these two here. Cookie is good against these type of decks. Like, it's 6 damage every turn. That's not easy to deal with. We have to force them to deal with our Cookie here. Yeah. It's the way we have to do it. I can ramp like drastically here, which I probably will. I do want to get the lands out of the deck here as good as I can. I need better cards because I have only removals on hand, and soon this one is active. My removal doesn't work there, so here we go. The Judgment. Well, it's again the same situation, huh? I need to find cards. So I guess it's still okay to do this. Doesn't do anything. But it will make my cards stronger, so we play these cards. Which, yeah, again, this is not the matchup we're looking for if you have these on your hand. They have removal only. Removal only and like maybe like these type of cards, that's it. And now it's active, so... I don't have much to do here, but I have to play it, no other else. And the main problem now, what we have is that... I mean, we only have lands, that's the first thing. We play control, huh? I mean, we do have lands because we got a lot, but we don't have any, like, strong thing going. We had to keep our hand, because, yeah, I mean... And another land here. They're gonna draw so many cards, so many removal things. If this one sticks, we at least draw one card, so that's okay. But no matter what I draw, like, it doesn't feel good now. I think they have a start the chart course here. Just play a removal. I think this is a matchup we can win, but we got the wrong side of the deck, and this is best of one, right? You can easily have the wrong side of the deck and then flood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's quite a lot of lands. Yeah, this is a problem, of course. So I would love to see a removal spell, and now them maybe just having any type of counter here is a problem. Yeah, I mean, Llanowar Elf is definitely not the top deck you want after having 8 lands. So, maybe, but hey. This is definitely a hard matchup with the wrong side of the deck, right? You want to have more creature-based things, less removals. And yeah. Best of one, guys. Best of one. What can I say, right? You play, it works sometimes, then you face a hard matchup, you draw bad. It's all percentage based. But if you play a deck that's fun, and it also has at least 50% win rate, then it's fine. So let's hope this has the same. We keep this here. Okay. Is this control again? This is an interesting day today. So I'm pretty sure what I play will get countered, huh? I do need this one if I want to actually fight this deck over there. I do need these. I just hope we dodge a counter here and get a stock up or something. Bit frustrating. Do you think they have everything? Like everything? If they have a board I one hand, I would be so mad. Well, let's hope they don't, huh? But this gives me like, opponent is so calm, even though I don't see it. It just feels opponent is super calm. Makes me scared a lot. So this is actually an interesting one. I mean, the upside is just way too good here. But I know they have... why would they... They have an Ultima on hand, so... Like, if they have counter into Ultima, then I will just lose the game if I play this here. I want them to do it now. Okay, Lantern. Okay. Well, I like this. So we have 5-7 damage here. I play this, they could counter. Then Ultima, then I have to finish it with Cottage. But here I think it's good. Okay, so here's the counter. Do have some damage. We do have an aggressive land now, so hopefully the land can finish it. We will have at least one attack after board wipe with the land here. So we definitely have to use that one. They do have a Restless for a block, but that's okay. So they go for the draw here, so they don't have a board wipe. That's good for me. Now, dodge the board wipe. Dodge it. Dodge it. Please. Here, drawing only lands is not helpful enough, I would say. So, yeah. Putting them on 3. And now we just flood again. Like, these two shouldn't be lands here. I mean, why did I press that land? Oh my god, I'm boosted. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea why I put that land down. Wow. Oh, okay. That is on me. I would have another Cottage in now. Yeah. Frustration times 20. We have to do it like this. It will play around one card. If they have counter and draw here, it's really good. This way I can play around at least one card. They have to discard here, which is good for me. So we play around no more lies, that is for sure. I definitely don't want to die to that counter here. The drawing cards. Which is good too. They have to sacrifice here. You can also take 4 damage, by the way. If you feel like it. They have a board wipe. Otherwise they wouldn't do that. Hello, can I not draw a land for once? So we have a creature here. And we have an attackage land. So this is usually good. While they have to spend mana on this and on this. They can have Wrath plus another Get Lost. Which, yeah, would be problematic. We faced 1 Get Lost, 1 Wrath, 2 counters. They didn't, so hey, I guess some great games here for sure with this deck. Hey, food it up, huh? We defeated the control deck, I'm happy about this. As you can see, we can do it, Let's have a look how it does in best of 3. Yeah, waiting for opponent, ready. Truman 8. Oh, Truman Show. Guys, the Truman Show is still one of my favorite movies. This is a hand that says top deck the right cards. But I'm so bad at mulligan when I see a Lano Elf, I have to tell you that. Easy outplayed here, no problem. No problem at all. Not a great draw though. But outplayed early on. Discard tribal over there, huh? Well, we do like the Ouroboroid next turn. That was the best top deck of all the top decks we can have. If we can keep that card now. Now, even if they get rid of Ouroboroid, we have so much pressure here. So we play against mono black. Oh, it's actually best of 1, guys. Well, I'm gonna include this to the best of 1. I'm playing the best of 3 version now. Okay, I'm gonna include this one there. That's on me. I just realized, like, oh, this is actually best of 1. I was like, who's playing this deck in best of 3? Then I have a look there and see like, oh, good game. Well, okay. Well, now we're gonna go for best of 3. Okay. That's great. 81%. That's gonna be some spice over there too. Spice against spice. But our food is more spicy. Our food is more spicy. This is a really bad hand, but at least I have my lands. This is a really bad hand. We have removal. We have 2 like against aggressive decks and maybe against like lessons or something. We have at least something, but our hand is too slow. This should be a mulligan, but hey, I want to see what a bad hand can do. We had some great success in best of 1, and sometimes you need that challenge, right? Sometimes you need that challenge. Every time I have 5 lands, I draw another land. That's a given thing. Pursuit is a good card. We love it. We fancy her. Should I ramp more? I will do that. I think they have Viper, which is already scary enough. So if they have Viper, I need to keep my passage and trajectory, which is the thing I'm scared the most. So that's the idea here. This one deals with Viper. Yeah, okay. We have this deck as well, guys. Remember? Remember? We are playing this. We don't really need to go white here. But we're gonna get some lands out of the library here. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I mean, I feel like there will be a Viper, but we still have our passage because of the way we play it. Don't think they're gonna kill my elf here. So, let's see how they do this. Okay. Oblivion is a good card. I have to keep my passage at all time. They're just kind of frustrating. That's kind of okay. I mean, I will do it like this, huh? And hopefully the Ouroboroid survives. They have 3 mana, so 1 white and 1 black. So they need the answer here. If they draw, they can try. I mean, they have 1 mana removal, which is pretty good. Maybe I have to use the trajectory on that freeboot at one point. But yeah, this is the way it is right now. I do hope they commit for Viper, but not right now they cannot really do it. So maybe I have to use trajectory. I will definitely not block, that is for sure. Okay, so they go for a grindy setup, which I kind of like. Gonna keep. I'm just drawing lands, by the way, but they will block here. Get the scry in and the draw. No? Maybe go for the life gain here. Yeah. I mean, I have. If they go for Viper life gain, I have to accept it. But then they tap out, which I kind of accept too. I just keep this one for one specific card here. We are flooding and they are mana screw. That's okay. If not a freebooter. Okay, I mean they have blocks now. They should draw a card from the talent here. Okay, now they could still have removal, but that Ouroboroid right now is kind of like sitting good here on this position. Okay. I'm good with this. Not good with this though. Okay, they didn't like it. I mean, they didn't find an answer for Ouroboroid. Okay, this one, 2 reads, Maelstrom Pulse. These are cards we like to see. So, against them, like, Vanity is a bad card. The removal spell itself is not good enough to, like, be there. We do not need Sentinel as well. That card is also not needed. Now, the question is, do we still have enough permanent to make Viper good enough? I think, like, it's okay. It's still okay to have with the lands and everything. That's why I don't want to cut this specifically. I could add another removal here with Trajectory. Which, yeah, could be actually good. Or with Shoot the Sheriff, just in general the better card. Which I probably go for. I do like Vivian Reed in this matchup a lot. I could see myself cutting 1 Viper, but I want to cut one of these here. And now the question is, do we really have enough things left? I mean, you can also just ramp into that one, to be fair. It's definitely these. 1 cut. 1 cut. Kind of feel like I need all the removals. it's the only win angle. And I'm gonna cut these two actually. Okay. Yes, that's it. Because what they are doing is they have like these big creatures from the Pursuit of the Vipers, right? And we know it because we played this deck ourselves before. So we just have to find a way to deal with this. I mean, we have a Tragic Trajectory and Cookie. And Cookie is good. Not sure what was better. Yeah. No, I should have started with this. Seal of... Okay. I'm not scared of that card yet. So we go just white here, I think. Shocking. Talent. Okay, talent is kind of like... Wait, what? It's a good block for me. They had Black Sun before. I have to keep that in mind. Okay. I will go this here, because maybe the trample here will be really good. I will go double Cookie next turn. I will not find a creature. I could, but I will not. You still have a Vivian on hand, which is also really nice. So if I can, I would play Vivian next turn actually. I could sacrifice to play Vivian here. No. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of this, push in some damage, and have this. So they need board wipe right now. If they have board wipe, it's painful, really painful. Like I hope, but they played Seal It there, so in my like guesses there is no board wipe. Because if you play Seal It before, like my board was already quite dangerous, I think. Especially getting rid of Ramper with Gene Pollinator. Felt like if they would have had it, they would have played it before. So here we go. Cookie also having that extra damage here is really nice. Okay, feels like they have a removal on hand. And we have a Vivian. Okay, so... It's gonna be these two. Kinda expect this, of course. Oh my god! That just happened. Oh my god. Oh. I wanted to use the... I'm sorry. Oh, this was not BM, huh? This was... Yeah, okay, we won the best of 3. Oh my god, I'm like, why is it gone? Oh, the good old, you know, what are you saying like in your country? Like when you eat a lot and then you get tired, is it food coma? Or like soup coma, because depending where you are is like a bit different. I think in Swiss in general it would be soup coma, but I know in other languages it's food coma. I don't know why soup coma. Maybe someone else from Switzerland is watching and can clarify this, but just saying. I keep this. Kind of go white strategy with Viper and Archivist from drawing is pretty good actually. Kind of like this hand. Especially having access to removal too. I wish I had one more land. But I'm good at flooding with this deck so far. So let's see if we keep flooding. Keep flooding. Because we do have draws like this card. Like I mean like especially this card gives you a draw, next turn it buffs it, and then next turn it gives you a draw again. So like this one is really good with Archivist. So hopefully we can actually show that power. And not play against removal tribal all day. Blue. It's a really, really good turn because these pollinators are artifacts too. So Archivist is a 2/3 now. Premium, I tell you. Premium. Blue-green. But they're not going to be happy about this, huh? We are just going all in here. And then next turn we can even find an Ouroboroid if you want. So next turn we have to do a stop main here. And then we're gonna tap this land here. Yeah, that's it. Crazy. Okay, so here we are doing this. The land comes back anyways. Green. And the benefit of having next turn also the attacking land is really good. So, oh wow, this is actually a great showcase of the deck. So, it is probably control, huh? But the lands, I mean, this is a station. Oh, it is Kona. Okay. Is this instant sweet, right? Okay, so we have a Kona on their side. We do not want this stuff here. Kona, paw. Pulse could be okay, but Vivian's like really slow. It's a grinding card. This can be fast. I mean, it's our creature. Can we be fast enough here? On the draw. On the draw. I mean, Pulse is kind of okay on the draw. Our Archivist just got weaker here. Oh, this is a hard game. This is gonna be hard. I mean, I had a really, really good hand on the plate. Like a really, really good hand. But yeah, this is corner there. I was like, took me a while to realize it. Okay. I have to play aggressive. As aggressive as it gets. I think Cookie here, like, they can't breeding pool. There's probably a counter here, right? I want to keep my Archivist here because my feeling tells me to have a counter. But I will do rest here if they let my Pollinator on the ground. Okay. We have to find a way to get to Ouroboroid, so getting a count out here is kind of okay. They don't have Evendo yet or any tap land, so that's also good for me. Still don't have it. Three mana only right now. This one is okay, but I mean I have to play mana efficient. I cannot play double spell here. Okay, so weird. Okay, can we survive this before corner? I mean, even if they play corner, they cannot tap it. I need a land. I mean, they can win, but I'm trying to go as wide as possible. I can't counter anything yet. Okay, so I mean, it's about them to go off or not, right? Because my board is going nuts next turn. So can they do it or not? I mean, they need a tap first, right? Okay, here we go. So let's see. We let them have their moment here. 3 cards in hand, getting 2. I just let them do whatever they have to do. Okay, getting 1 card. The thing is, I don't have a dragon and I don't have an enchantment. Double stock up usually finds it though. Well, we let them do it though. Double stock up again. I mean, now it's hard to whiff because what in the world are they drawing? Okay, using a dragon like this, sure. I mean, now you filter the deck kinda, so I guess. Now we may just lose here, right? Hey, we did kind of okay for on the draw, I guess. Well, you can do it. I want to see all the cards you play after the sideboard. That is for sure. I will let you. You can do. You know. Do what you have to do, my man. Do what you have to do. Getting that here is probably... Okay, I mean, I can attack with that one still. One mana, 2 mana. This is a 4/4 and this is 4/4, so there's no much difference. If they had a bounce, I'd have bounce anyways. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what's happening. Did we have it? Do we? Yeah, we have it. Another best of 3 win here. Nice. Well, I would say the Golgari food deck is performing great in best of 1 and the best of 3. And yeah, I enjoyed this. Wow, okay. Well, I didn't expect it though, because as you can see, usually they tend to have it on the draw against us, but they didn't. They whiffed. Like, I didn't see any of these cards early on. I mean, what were they drawing? Huh? They also played, I mean, more of these, so maybe they cut some draw spells, which is good for me, right? So yeah, nice. Best of 3, performing great. Oh boy, I did not expect this to be this spicy. Oh wow, I was surprised, and I have to say, these cards, I never played with these cards because I was on my hiatus during that time, but playing like these sweets here is kind of nice. Like, it's a decent, I love Saga. Saga's always, like, I always loved it. Enchantments in general, if you know me, I love enchantments. It's like my favorite type of card, actually. And these enchantments, they do so much because, like, step 1, step 2, step 3. Oh, think of Benalia, think of so many nice cards. I wonder, what is your favorite Saga? What is your favorite Saga you ever played? Let me know in the comments below. I really wonder. And I'm not sure what's my favorite. I'll think about it too, and I will mention it in the next video for all the people watching until the end. It's, of course, I mean, it's a long video, right? Who can say you can watch to the end? If you do watch to the end, it means a lot to me. Thank you for the support. And if you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching. I wish you all a good day, good night, wherever you are. See you all next time. Bye bye.